Hi, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackHere.com, and today we're going to do a race body work comparison. These are the three brands of race body work that we offer here, right? The Armour Bodies, Hotbodies, and Sharkskinz. They are all, even though they serve the same purpose, they are all very unique products. If you've been to our website or our YouTube channel, you're going to know. Multiple install videos for Armour Bodies, multiple install for Hotbodies. This is going to be my first opportunity to do an install video with Sharkskinz. I'm really excited about that. They're under new ownership. He's super enthusiastic and wants to breathe some life into that premier race bodywork company. My goal with this video is simple. I want to take and align your expectations with the actual product itself. The main difference between these, it's going to be price, no doubt. The Hotbodies kits, you're going to see they're going to hover somewhere around that $550 point. When we get into the Armour Bodies, we're going to be more into that $7-ish point. We get into the Sharkskinz, we're more up around $1,000, okay, for the full kit. These are all full kit prices that I'm quoting you. Each one of these kits, I just ordered them anonymously, with the exception of the Sharkskinz, and I'll explain why. Armour Bodies distributor, we just flat out ordered a kit, had it shipped here. Hotbodies kit, we pulled that in from one of their distributors out of a warehouse in Illinois. Totally anonymous. Now Sharkskinz, that's different because Fred is ramping up with inventory because Sharkskinz hasn't really held inventory for a while, so that's something he's looking to do, but they built the kit to order as they have been for the last few years. That is still exactly the same way it would come to any customer. So now's the time to see what we got in each box. Clearly, you look at the care that's went into packing this Armour Bodies, right? Hand-wrapped pieces, each one, and taped, okay? All the packing paper, cardboard, heavy gauge cardboard reinforcements. The folks over there at Woodcraft, at distributors, great people, right? And you can tell they put a lot of care into making sure it shows up in good shape. Okay, now we're going to dig into the Hotbodies. Okay, now we're going to cut into the Sharkskinz. Okay, we've got the Sharkskinz all unpacked. They did a good job packing it, no question. Not on the same level as Armour Bodies, but excellent. They offer the option of having things pre-drilled and fasteners being pre-installed. We did that on this kit, and I gotta tell you, one thing that definitely speaks of, the holes are drilled. If they don't line up, that's a big problem for them, and that is confidence in the fit. Like the finish of each item, regardless of size, is excellent. Flexibility. Look at the details, right? The body lines there. One of the toughest pieces to make because of all the compound angles. Fender. If this were a packing contest, without a doubt, Armour Bodies won. There was a lot of care that went into getting the product to you in good shape. Overall quality, here's the tail. The finish is excellent, right? Very little surface prep is going to be required. The lines are nice. The holes are not pre-drilled. That's something that we'll do as we install it, and that's not a service that they do offer. Here's the fender. You can see a little less flexibility than we found with the Sharkskinz, but the quality of the lines, really close. Lower. Tremendous attention to detail. And you can see the lines, right, on that upper. Gorgeous. And they painted the inside black, which is something I like. I brought in a seat pan with this, and I'm going to show you this. When they packed it, the primer probably wasn't dry enough, and the foam actually created some rust spots on the primer. You're a piece of 220 sandpaper away from making this right, plus you're going to put a seat pad on it. But now here's what I want to tell you, right? The guy who owns Woodcraft, Armour Bodies, I know this guy, I know his mom, they're really good people. They literally have a note in here that tells you, in no uncertain terms, if you have a problem, call. Happy to help. And here's what I can tell you about Eric over there at Woodcraft. Bottom line is this. Yes, you could just sand that off, no problem. You could do that as you prep it. If you wanted a new one, Eric would just send you a new one, period. They stand behind their products. As good as the best in the industry and better than most. Believe me when I tell you that. I mean, this guy's a friend, his mom's a friend. These are really good people. This is nothing, but if it's something to you, it's something to them. Now on to the Hotbodies. If you look at just the attention to detail, right, the overall finish, definitely not on the same level that we see with both Armour Bodies and Sharkskinz. Kind of look inside the bosses there. You know, you see a few marks on it from shipping, right? Because they don't wrap it quite as well as the others do. Just the overall exterior finish. And see, it is removed a little bit from what we enjoy with the other two. Still, at the end of the day, that's the same kit I have on that bike behind me, right? So the quality, not on the same level, but still we're able to get it on the motorcycle at the end of the day. Okay, we're gonna finish this up, right? We're gonna have install videos, so look for that. But we're gonna finish this up by comparing the upper fairing from each kit. Armour Bodies, all right? Let's give you a good close-up look of the finish, the attention to detail. As far as surface prep goes, we're talking literally scuff and shoot, right? You can see all the bosses for the holes. When I fit this, it's going to be merciless. I'm just going to drill the holes and put it on the bike, period. I am confident that it'll fit. Weight. This one was the lightest of the three. For the upper, it came in at 2.7 pounds. Flexibility. I'm going to grab it right here. Very flexible. Hotbodies. I'm going to give you a... You know, once again, you can see where this departs a little bit from the preparation. Myself, I'm kind of cheap, right? I would scuff this and paint it like that one there. You just put a little extra clear coat on it and call it a day, right? Save the money. You look at the interior, right? And you can see there's definitely a difference in craftsmanship. There's also a difference in price. Flexibility. Not as flexible as the Armour Bodies. Weight 2.85 pounds on our shipping scale. Come over to the Sharkskinz. Obviously, we took the pre-drilled option. Okay, so install is going to be really easy. Scuff and shoot in terms of surface prep. Lines are excellent, right? I would say that Armour Bodies And Sharkskinz, they're really close in that department. Flexibility. This could be the winner. I mean, it's really close, right? But this and the Armour Bodies, they move really well. The weight of this one was 2.9. It does have the fasteners already installed, and it is a different design too, and I think that's important to note. You look at, this has a finishing closeout panel here, so you're not going to need to use the closeout panel on the motorcycle. This one does not. This one includes it as well, so the weight is going to be slightly skewed based on that. The craftsmanship internally, right? They do not paint the inside of this, but you can clearly see that whoever laid this glass, that is craftsmanship right there, because they're using as little resin and as little matte as possible, right? You can see the difference when you look inside the Hotbodies here. You can see all the additional resin in there, right? And just the way the mat is laid. Once again, you're saving money, but you can see it. Smaller pieces, thicker resin equals less flexibility, less crashability. And look inside the Armour Bodies, and that just echoes what you saw there with the Sharkskinz. Geez, maybe it might even be just a tickle better, but they're both very close. And what they've done here is they show you the carbon reinforcements that are put in there. The Sharkskinz has reinforcement too, but Armour Bodies tries to really highlight that at the end of the day. Like I said, we're going to have install videos where we'll compare each item. We'll get a little more granular, but I think this video is going to be enough for a lot of folks out there to decide which kit is going to be right for you, right? If budget is tight, if you're okay, right, with there being a spread in quality, okay, it's still going to look, my bike's got it on there. The thing looks great in pictures, you know, at 100 miles an hour from the track photographer's perspective, the bike looks really good. I'm going to say that, right, because I love value, saving money. You're going to spend more time fitting this. That's the bottom line, okay? If you're not comfortable with that, I'm going to suggest you spend more money, quite simply. The Armour Bodies, the quality, the fit, I've installed, not on the R1, but I've installed kits before. They go right on, bang up job. Definitely, you're spending a few $100 more than you are here, but you see the value in it for sure. So if you don't want to go through all that extra work, right? You have all the bosses lined out. This is a good call. Now, Sharkskinz. This is, without a doubt, this is the Cadillac name brand in the business. And there's reasons why. Like the service where everything comes pre-drilled. The ability to have the fasteners pre-installed and pre-drilled. You can't get that from any of the others, okay? So this is something they literally do as they manufacture it. So that makes the installation of this kit arguably the easiest of the three up here. There is a spread in price from this to that. There's no doubt about it. You're spending, once again, a few $100s more again to get into the Sharkskinz. So my recommendation to you is going to be this. If you're budget conscious and you're cool with maybe a little wonky, a little extra work, right? Pull the trigger on this, don't look back, save the money. A little extra clear coat, you're going to look great. If you're budget conscious, but you are not a mechanic, right? You need it to be relatively easy to install, you want it to fit good, and you want a higher level of finish, spend a couple extra $100 on the Armour Bodies for sure. Now, if you want that great fit and quality and the flexibility, all those things, but you don't even want to drill the holes, right? You literally just want to be able to fit it to the bike, get it painted, spend a couple $100 more into the Sharkskinz. You're going to see the value in that if you're that type of person. One really important note, with any of these kits, especially with the Hotbodies, it is highly recommended that you fit it before you have it painted, okay? Very important. At a bare minimum, inspect it. With Sharkskinz or with Armour Bodies, the possibility of being able to have this painted without having fit it and it going right on the bike, it's very high odds are you're going to be good to go. That said, neither one of them is going to reimburse you for the paint if there was a problem and you had it painted first. You're on your own. They'll take care of the bodywork part, but you're going to be on your own for the paint. So hopefully that makes sense to you up front. Best practice is always fit it first. Look for the remainder of this video series. We're going to fit each kit to the bike. There'll be full video on that, and then we'll have one video where we compare each piece as it goes on the bike so you can see that final result. What did it look like? Which one was the most difficult to install? I'm Brian Van, sportbiketrackgear.com. This is our Armour Bodies, Hotbodies, Sharkskinz race bodywork overview.